What's up, guys? It's Higgins in Japan here with another edition of the Friday video. The Friday video is the video that I make in my car. This is not my car. What is going on? It's not even Friday, it's Saturday morning. Well, there's a reason for all of that, and maybe you can notice the reason in my voice. The reason being is yesterday, instead of going to softball practice after school, I drove myself to the doctor's office because I've been coughing like all week, not all week, for a couple of days. And like it got to the point where it was more than just like a cold. It was just like, oh, I've got like kind of like a stuffed up nose and it's making me cough. And yeah, so I was like, you know what, I just need to go to the doctor's office because regular over-the-counter cold medicine isn't going to do it for me. And so yesterday I drove to the doctor's office and got a whole bunch of medicine. I've got acute bronchitis, which if you know anything about bronchitis, it's not cute. And so that's my joke for the day. So you can count that as a fun little joke that you can tell your friends. Anyways, this edition of the Friday video is a special edition of the Friday video because it's episode 52. And if you know anything about numbers, and if you know anything about weeks, and if you know anything about years, there are 52 weeks in 1 year. That means that I've been doing 1 year's worth of Friday videos. Now, I don't do them every Friday, although I try to do them every Friday. Yeah, 52 is 1 year. So this is like a 1 year, hey, Pence, 1 year anniversary special edition where you get to see me hang up my laundry in my laundry room while I talk about something cool. Now, I tried to shoot this video last night, but my voice was completely shot. And actually feeling a little bit better now, even though I've only taken a little bit of the medicine that I was given. Anyways, let's get to the point. I wanted to tell you guys a story. And since this is like a special, it's not really special, it's just episode 52 of the Friday video thing, I wanted to tell you guys a quick story about why I came to Japan, because I figured maybe you're new to the channel, maybe you don't know why I came to Japan, or all that kind of fun stuff. So I kind of want to quickly talk about why I came to Japan. Anyways, so why did I come to Japan? It's a pretty complicated question, honestly, because I get the question a lot from people, especially Japanese people. They like to know, you know, why did you leave your home country to go live in another foreign country? Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? And so, for me, it goes back a few years. It goes back many years to when I was a kid. And, you know, like as a kid, you kind of have like an interest in a country, you know, maybe even an interest in Japan. And it's not really based on a lot of maybe actual factual knowledge of Japan or of a country that you're interested in. Like as a kid growing up, sure, I watched anime, but I was never really like super into anime or anything like that. But like that was kind of my first exposure, and there were some other things along the way. I know when I was a kid, the town that I lived in Texas had this big like engineering college, and people from all over the world used to come there. And I remember somebody from the school came to our from the university came to our school. It was a Japanese guy, and told us about how he was there studying how to make buildings earthquake proof or earthquake resistant. And he brought in like a model, a scale model, and showed us all this stuff that he was working on. And I found that really interesting, that somebody would come from their country to my country to study or to just to do anything. Because, like, I was, you know, elementary school, 5th, 6th grade maybe. Um, yeah, it was just really interesting to see people, or to hear stories about people that had, like, come to America to study and to do stuff like that. So, you know, those are some things that kind of stuck out in my mind. But as I got older, you know, you start to do research and you get to, you know, get beyond the point of like, oh, Japan's just anime. Like, anime is such a very small part of the culture. You know, it's just like if you were to say, oh, all of America is CSI. Like, there's so much more than just a television show. But as a kid, I didn't really know that. And as I got older and did more research, and, you know, as the internet became popular and people actually started putting things online that you could do research and look up and read about, and like see people's experience and see people, you know, what they're doing in another country. Like, you know, YouTube became popular, and, you know, you can watch videos. I mean, you're doing it right now. You're watching a video about a guy talking about his life in Japan, and who knows, in the people that watch this, like, if that's going to inspire them to come to Japan. Hopefully it does. That'd be cool. But, like, that's some of the stuff that I was getting into on YouTube was, you know, people that lived in Japan and getting to see what their life was like in Japan. And that was really interesting to me. And so, plus I wanted to be a teacher. So, like, I was in college, and so I came to Japan in 2000, and I was in high school at the time, or well, I just graduated high school, and didn't really have any career ambitions, and honestly didn't even think that Japan, like, you could, like, move there and live there. Like, I didn't think that was an option. And so, yeah, I didn't think that, like, living in Japan was an option for me. And it wasn't until I came back in 2008 and I was like, oh, like, I still love Japan. Like, I still like being here. And this is a career option. Like, this is a possibility. And so, like, at that point, I changed my major because I was, you know, actually in college at that point. And changed my major and did everything I could to get here. And I graduated at the end of 2010, and by the end of 2011, had a job offer and was already, like, preparing to move here. So, you know, that's how I got here. Why I came to Japan, and why, you know, I'm here. Like, I don't know. Like, that's a weird thing to think about, I think, for me at least, because it's more than just like, oh, I like anime, which is fine if you like anime. I'm not, like, trying to talk bad about people that like anime. Whatever, anime is cool. I like anime. Fancy. But yeah, there's just so much more to Japan than just, like, one small section of that. But yeah, so that's kind of how I got here. Why I came to Japan. I just have always felt like I needed to be in Japan. Like that. I don't know if that sounds weird. I'm in the process of writing something about why I came to Japan, and it started out as a blog post and has now turned into this, like, 40-page thing. 44, 45, I forget what it's at now. And it doesn't seem like I'm stopping, and I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with this. Because it just kind of started out, like I said, as a blog post of just, like, I get a lot of questions. Like, I have students that ask me, like, you know, why did you come to Japan? Like, why? And part of it is, like, I wanted to be a teacher. Part of it is, I like Japan. I had an interest in Japan as a kid. You know, part of it is, you know, the culture and stuff like that. So answering the question of, like, why did you come to Japan is not, like, a real easy, like, oh, because, you know, XYZ. Like, these are my 3 reasons why. Maybe I should just nail that down so when people ask me, I can just go, oh, I want to be a teacher, so I came to Japan. because you can't be a teacher anywhere else apparently. No, but that's the thing. Like, people always ask me why I came to Japan, and so hopefully I'm trying to find an answer, and maybe through my writing I'll find an answer. And also, I kind of talked about it last week, and I still haven't really done much with it, but this whole series of, like, asking other people why they came to Japan, hopefully that will maybe answer some of my questions as well about why I came to Japan. So that's going to do it for the Friday video. As you can tell by my lovely hair, I haven't even gotten a shower yet this morning. So I'm going to do that. Maybe make some more video stuff later today. We'll see how the whole bronchitis situation is going. It's difficult to talk for like long periods of time, although it's getting easier, so that's good. But anywho, I'll catch you guys later. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those in the comment section below. I don't know why I said it that way. It was weird, and I apologize. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff. And Facebook.com/Higgins in Japan if you want to know more. And I will catch you guys later. Have a good weekend. Peace.